Hi besties. Yes, sorry about that. I won't delve too deep on it, but I really appreciate everyone's patience. Hope you all will enjoy the video. Sleep never came naturally for 𝘁𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃. The former setter would always be kept up late at night trying to find new games to stream, or ideas to make content out of. Every day he'd constantly be working on his YouTube channel. Thus nights like these are now considered normal to 𝘁𝗵. Though the former captain would scold him for not putting his own health first, the streamer would just brush it off and not pay any mind to it. Thank you for watching the stream, bros. I'll see you all next time. With that, the former setter then turned off his stream and proceeded to do his nightly routine. This night, however, was different. 𝘁𝗍 had stopped by earlier to inform the former setter that he'd be staying over to monitor 𝘁𝗵's sleep. Though 𝘁𝗵 was a bit hesitant to allow the 𝘁𝗲𝘅 to sleep in, he figured that 𝘁𝗍 perfectly set up the conditions to do the challenge the peculiar group chat set him up in. Looks like I'm doing this challenge after all, he sighed, before proceeding to his nightly routine and waiting for 𝘁𝗍 to come over. 𝘁𝗏𝗏. The former captain screamed as he knocked on the 𝘁𝗶𝗏𝗆's door. The latter, who opened the door, exhibited an annoyed expression but was only greeted by a mischievous grin from the 𝘁𝗲𝘅. Glad I could wake you up to open the door for me, the former captain said smugly. Shut up, you scared the shit out of me. You play horror games like it's nothing and now you're telling me I scared you? The former captain said teasingly whilst trying to lay down the things he had brought for 𝘁𝗵 on the dining room table. Your face is much scarier than the ghosts in my games. Bitch. The former setter giggled as he saw the expression the former captain made after hearing that remark. Looks like I'm eating this apple pie myself then. 𝘁𝗵 then stopped dead in his tracks as he heard those two words come out of 𝘁𝗍's mouth. The former captain on the other hand smirked as he saw 𝘁𝗵 slowly walk back towards him. Oh, what brings you back here, 𝘁𝗏𝗏? I thought you said I was scary. Shouldn't you be running away from me? Apple pie. 𝘁𝗍 laughed as he saw 𝘁𝗵's eyes staring intently at the snack the former captain was holding, almost like a cat who was waiting for its owner to give him treats. I'll give you a slice, but right after that it's off to bed. You're not my dad. Might as well be. What, am I supposed to call you daddy now? I didn't mean it like that, you idiot. Get your mind out of the gutter. The former captain chuckled and scratched the back of his head before proceeding to clean up, trying to hide the growing blush on his cheeks. I'll go and turn off my PC and go take a bath. Why yeah, you do that. I'll clean up here he. I can't sleep, the former setter said suddenly, startling 𝘁𝗍, who was peacefully sitting down on the table trying to finish any remaining paperwork he had due. Hey you two Kenken, what are you doing? Doing some paperwork. Thought that if I did this I might be able to sleep. The former setter chuckled, which confused 𝘁𝗍. Why are you chuckling? Nothing, it's just, weren't you supposed to be monitoring my sleep? Nah, I just made that up. What? I couldn't think of any reason to spend the night at your house. You know you could have just told me, right? I would have said yes either way. Hey yeah, I know. You wanna do something to help you sleep? Well, no video games Kenken. Ugh, you're no fun. Studies have shown that you sleep less when you expose yourself to video games, you know. Well, those studies should shut the fuck up cause I can sleep fine. The former captain chuckled at the statement 𝘁𝗵 gave before the room once again fell silent. How have you been? Hey, why are you asking such a weird question, Kenken? I don't know how to start conversations, okay? Besides, it's been a long time since we've sat down and talked, you know. Horizontal ellipsis. I kinda miss these. Hey yeah, about that thing you asked me back then. Did you figure it out already? The 𝘁𝗲𝘅 asked, trying to keep the conversation from going silent. The former setter on the other hand looked at him confused. What do you mean? The whole thing about you not figuring out your sexuality? I still don't know shit about it honestly. Though I have been talking to some people about it. Oh, really? Wait. Kenken, are you actually going out and making friends? You make it seem like I don't have any friends. Well, you did hate a lot of people back in high school, you know. I don't hate them. Excuse you. I just highly dislike them. Same thing. It's not. Is too. Is not. Is too. The former setter grumbled before digging through the fridge and chowing down on some of the leftover apple pie while the 𝘁𝗲𝘅 chuckled as he watched 𝘁𝗵. You know what would probably help us sleep? What? 𝘁𝗵 said in a muffled voice due to the amount of apple pie occupying his mouth. Okay, first of all, don't talk while your mouth is full. You're not my dad, but okay. Second, we should just sit on the rooftop and go stargazing. You wanna watch the stars? I do it all the time when I can't sleep and it seems to help out quite a lot. Maybe I can bore you to sleep with all of my star knowledge as well, relieved face. PFFT star knowledge? I don't know what it's called. Okay, whatever, but if your history lesson doesn't make me sleep I don't know what will. It's astrology, but okay. Nerd alert. Let's just go stargazing, geez. Lead the way. levyaku. 𝘁𝗵𝗹𝗆 is not someone who would give up all too easily. However, he certainly got himself into a huge mess after not leaving the peculiar group chat immediately after being added by 𝘁𝗵. 𝘁𝗃𝗃 High School Volleyball Club Gym year 2013. Alright everyone, since the coach did allow us to goof off for a little while, I propose we do something as a team. Oh god, please don't. Oh come on, stop being a party pooper. I'm not a party pooper. Alright, you two settle down. Are we playing a game or something? 𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗃, 𝘁𝗵𝗹𝗃 and I are going to play Tekken. Does anyone else want to join? Let me join Kenma-san. Sure, whatever. Alright, hold your horses, we are going to do a group activity. Not play PSP amongst ourselves. Looking at you, Kenken. Ugh. I propose we sit around in a circle and ask each other questions we've always wanted to ask someone. That's stupid. I think it's great. It gives the team a chance to get to know each other more. Kai-kun, do you not realize what our idiot captain is trying to do? Whatever could I have done to make you be wary of me, Yakan? Kuro, stop being creepy. I'm not. R2. I'm not. R2. Okay. Let's all gather around and do what Kuro-kun says. Alright. Let me get the ball rolling. Yaku. What? What are your thoughts on dating a kagehina? Smirking face. Iwaoi, is this question allowed or? Why do you want to know that exactly? I'm also a little interested, Yaku-san. Huh? Why? There's someone from the first year level who keeps asking me about your something. Kenma-san who? I made a promise not to tell them their identity. So, Yakan, what are your thoughts on this? What? They also asked me if I could help them confess to you someday before your graduation. Please tell them not to continue with the plan. They'd be wasting their time. I'm not ready for a relationship yet. The room then fell silent with the biggest grin on Kiru's face slowly fading as he subtly looked at Lev, whose eyes were staring intently at the floor. Kenma on the other hand noticed where Kiru was looking and immediately tried his best to stir the conversation away from the topic by asking another question to someone else. The former middle blocker was once again reminded of the past. That fateful day should have been a reason for him not to continue pursuing Yaku, and though he'd try to get it on with other people, the words that Kenma told him when he was being consoled after that conversation still lingered in his mind. 𝘁𝗃𝗃𝗃 High School Gym year 2013. He did say he's not ready yet. Maybe after high school you'll get a chance. What if he already has someone by then? You don't know that for sure. I don't know, Kenma-san, it seems like he isn't really interested in dating kagehinas, let alone a male kagehina. You know they always say that you'll never know until you try. And if I end up making things weird for us? He's literally graduating. Even if things do turn awkward, you'd only have to deal with it until the school year ends. You're supposed to tell me that that's not going to happen. I'm just telling you the possibilities, you idiot. This isn't some fairy tale princess bullshit story, you know. Present day. The former blocker then sat up from his bed. Filled with some degree of resolve, he grabbed his phone from the nightstand and searched for a familiar contact on his phone. After opening it, he then sat back and decided to read the old messages they had sent each other, making Lev smile at their old conversations. Our last conversation was in 2019. He said to himself, worry taking over him as he thought that he might start an awkward conversation between them if he messaged him at this ungodly hour. Fuck it, I'm messaging him, and if he doesn't answer I'm going to bed. Private messages between Leg and Yaku-san. Hey Yaku-san. Are you awake? Sorry haha, I'm messaging you at a weird time, but is it okay if I talk to you about something? The middle blocker then sat his phone down and waited, hoping for a notification sound to at least be heard. However, seconds had turned into minutes and minutes had turned to hours, but no response was made. Eventually the model resorted to just go back to sleep, his heart a little heavy from what had just happened. Maybe I'll try again next time. Kagehina. Hinata Shoyo is always up for a challenge no matter what. This trait was always present within his system even during his high school days, especially when he challenged the then captain of the Shiratorizawa volleyball team. However, the challenge that was proposed by their secret group chat seemed to be taking a toll on the Tangerine's performance during their team practices, greatly worrying the other team members as well as their coaches. Hinata. Iwaizumi-san. Is everything okay? Your performances have been slowly declining these past few days. You've also been quite jumpy. Have you been getting enough sleep? Yes, oh of course. I'm sleeping well. The athletic trainer looked at him skeptically, which in turn caused Hinata to give him a nervous look. So I'm just going to ignore the obvious eye bags you have on? Go get some rest, eat a proper meal and come back when you're feeling better. But, now Shoyo. Yes sir. The Tangerine said in his saddest voice and slowly packed everything he brought. Bakuto, who was watching the whole thing unfold, slowly walked towards Hinata to console him. We'll handle everything here, Shoyo-kun, don't worry. But I'm fine, Bakuto-san. Really. I've just been up all night trying to figure out how to do the stupid challenge. What challenge? Atsumu-san. You scared me. What's this challenge you're talking about? Is it another Genshin challenge or something? Nothing. Oh come on, will you stop keeping secrets? I thought we agreed not to do that. Since when did we agree to do that? Omi-kun. I don't remember us agreeing on telling everything to each other. All of you don't get it. We're supposed to be friends. Why can't you understand that friends don't keep secrets from each other? Atsumu-san, I really have to go now, I think. Wait, but Kagehina, would you mind accompanying Shoyo-kun to his dorm? Omi-san. The Tangerine whispered angrily but was only met with a small smirk from the curly-haired spiker's face. Huh? Nothing, Kagehina-kun. Omi-san's just kidding, right? We were just asking if you could help Hinata walk back to his dorm room. We usually walk him back, but we're loaded with tasks from Iwaizumi-san. But. Oh yeah, haha, right. We need to do a lot of stuff here and we'd really appreciate it if you walked him home and maybe tucked him into bed. He hasn't been sleeping that well, can't you see his eye bags? Both of you shut up. I can walk on my own. Stop bothering Kagehina. I can walk you home. But. Shut up Boke, just give me your things and let me help you. I don't need your help, excuse you. You obviously do. Shut up. I'll only shut up if you become better than me at volleyball, which will never happen. Ha. I said what I said. Fine then. The last one to my dorm room sucks at volleyball. You're on Boke. The two then began to run towards the Tangerine's dorm, leaving everyone including their coaches stunned at the situation that just unfolded right in front of them. You're an idiot, 𝘵𝗫𝗄𝗵. I'm not the idiot who challenged someone to a race and accidentally fell down and scraped their leg. Shut up. The two were then engulfed in silence with Kagehina treating Hinata's injury. The Tangerine on the other hand was trying his best not to flinch while the 𝘁𝗲 was applying medicine. You look like you're going to explode any minute now. The 𝘁𝗲 chuckled. Hinata on the other hand gave him an offended look. So the shit you're putting on my wound hurts a lot. And this shit is going to stop you from getting an infection. Dumbus. Whatever. Stop moving around Boke. 𝘁𝗵𝗆. There. All done. Now I heard Ɓakuto-san telling me to tuck you into bed. What? He told me to tuck you into bed so you can get some rest? I can do that myself. Okay. Do you need me to get you anything before I go? Well, can you? You know. Question mark. Can you stay for a while? I don't think I'll be able to sleep. What? See, can you stay here for a while? Just until I can sleep? Or you can stay as long as you want. Please. Okay. Any reason why you can't sleep? I won't be able to sleep knowing that you're practicing and I'm not. Can't let you get better at volleyball than me. As if. Even if I miss a portion of practice you still won't be better than me, Boke. Shut up. One day I'll be better than you, 𝘵𝗫𝗄𝗵. Sure. Let's get you to sleep now, Grandpa. iwaoi. 𝘁𝗂𝗏 is a pussy group chat. @𝘁𝗂𝗏𝗃. 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 Get your weird fucking ass online now. PFFT, calm down babe. I'm not gonna calm down. 𝘁𝗂𝗏𝗃 is online. Hi happy innocent face. Wait, who changed the group chat name? Shut up. You better explain to me what the fuck you just did. What do you mean? 𝘁𝗂𝗏 pretending to be confused face. You know damn well what you did, JDSNK. What? 𝘁𝗂𝗏 fucking Toru over here got asked out on a date by Daddy Zumi. Oh, shouldn't we be happy then? I would be. If he hadn't told Iwaizumi it was a date between friends. Shut up. PFFT, what in the fuck, Carver? Wait, how did you know about this, Maki dear? Kyootani sent it to me saying that there's something I need to know. That motherfucker. The one time you actually make progress you decide to fuck it up, skull. I was caught off guard, okay. All I said was that if he comes and visits Argentina we should hang out. And the fucker immediately said, are you asking me out on a date? Yes, and your stupid ass decided to call it a date between friends? Maki, let's calm down. Why does it look like you're the one who's stressing out here? Matson. Baby. Love of my life. You don't know the shit I had to listen to from him pining over Iwaizumi back in high school. He'd keep messaging me at 3 in the fucking morning. Well, I tried messaging you at 10 PM but you wouldn't answer, so. And you think messaging me at 3 AM was better? You wanna know what he'd go crazy about? He'd keep messaging me pics of Iwaizumi's arms and start drooling over how defined they are or something. Then he'd keep telling me his fantasies of making out with him. JLSHDNKHJSND Hanamaki Takahiro, stop. You gonna send me the pics or what? I'll send them to you later, don't worry. But the point is, the one time you actually get the chance you blew it, LJSKJNSD. Alright, calm down Maki boo. 𝘁𝗂𝗏's probably thinking about how he's going to make up for his fuck up. Right. Well, I'm not really sure if it's going to make progress but it's worth a shot. What are you planning? Nothing. I'll just update you when I'm already Iwa-chan's boyfriend man dancing. Whatever. You better not fuck this up, Carver. Yeah, now let me do my plan in peace, you fucks. Maki and Matson are offline. The 𝘁𝗲 then got up from his bed and paced back and forth throughout his room, seemingly trying to figure out how to execute the challenge. After what seemed like an eternity of picking his phone back up and placing it down on the nightstand, the 𝘁𝗲 finally mustered up the courage to dial his crush's number. 𝘁𝗂𝗏, who was waiting intensely for Iwaizumi to answer his phone, slowly found himself bouncing his leg and biting his fingernails, and after a few rings someone finally picked up on the other end of the line. However, the sound that came out from the other end did not sound like Iwaizumi's voice. It was however the sound of a girl, which startled the 𝘁𝗲. Hello, this is Mr. Iwaizumi's office. May I take a message? Hi. I thought this was Iwa-chan's personal phone. Oh. He asked me to answer his phone since he's busy with something at the moment. Do you have a message that I can relay to him, sir? Just tell him that 𝘁𝗂𝗏 called, that's all. Oh wait. You're that famous volleyball player, right? I mean yeah, he. It's really nice to meet you, 𝘁𝗂𝗏-san. I know it's a lot for me to ask, but would it be okay if I got an autograph from you someday? Yes, sure, why yeah. Thank you so much. I mean it was really nice talking to you, so I'll make sure to tell Hajime-san that you called. The line then cut off, leaving 𝘁𝗂𝗏 confused at what the girl had just said earlier. Hajime-san? Why was she calling him by his first name? He asked himself, though he didn't want to assume. He can't help but think that something is going on. 𝘁𝗂𝗏 is a pussy group chat. I don't know if I should be saying this, but at 𝘁𝗂𝗏 you need to look at your friend Hinata's Instagram story. What? Why? Is something happening, or? Look at the background and tell me that you don't see a girl who's ogling at Iwaizumi. What? What are you talking about? The 𝘁𝗲 then tabbed out from their conversation and opened his Instagram, searching for Hinata's account and quickly inspecting his story. The video then shows a volleyball court with the players of the national team practicing intently. In the background was Iwaizumi, who was engrossed in his work with another girl who was stealing quick glances at him. Ikoa, you absolutely have to start making a move like right now. Wait, didn't you say you have a plan to seduce Iwaizumi? PFFT, he couldn't even seduce a can of tuna. Shut the fuck up, Maki. Well, did you do it? Yes. But someone who claimed to be Iwa-chan's assistant answered his phone. Oh, that's rough, buddy. Maki, my dear, now is not the time to make Avatar references. I think I'll just go to bed. I'm tired anyway. Talk to you later, assholes. Ikoa Toru is offline. Tsukiyama. Private messages between Yamadashi and Aileen Koa. Hey whore. What the fuck? Yama-chan, are you okay? Did someone hack your phone or something? You don't usually call me a whore. No. Anyways, I need your help. You come up to me, call me a whore, and now you're asking for my help. Yes, smiling face with hearts. And if you say no, I'm having 𝘁𝗏𝗍𝗏san tell a certain someone something eyes. Dude, what the fuck is your problem, skull? I have a co-worker who's an asshole to me and he looks like you. Okay. It makes me feel like I'm talking shit in his face since you two look the same. What the fuck? No hard feelings, Ikoa-san, you're hot, but you sadly share the face of my work bully. I don't know if I should be flattered or offended. Both kissing face with closed eyes. Wait. Are you saying that you think your work bully is hot? Shut the fuck up. Smirking face. Now what do you want, bitch? Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Are you sure this is Yama-chan I'm speaking to? Yeah. Skull. Now I need help, smiling face with hearts. Yes, I think we established that already, grinning face. Have you done your challenge yet? No. Why? Good. Because you will help me. Bitch, I haven't even done mine. What makes you think I can help you? Consider this payment for bullying me, relieved face. But I didn't. You look like my work bully, so you have to make it up to me, woman dancing. Sir. Please, face with big pleading eyes. Never use that emoji on me again. What emoji? Face with big pleading eyes. If you help me, I'll stop sending it, face with big pleading eyes. Fine. Yay, face with big pleading eyes. You have a crush on that blonde guy, right? He's not my crush. I'm only doing this because 𝘁𝗏𝗍𝗏san is in the GC and I want him and 𝘭𝗏𝗶-san to get together. Sure, I'll believe that bullshit. If you only wanted 𝘁𝗏𝗏 and 𝘭𝗏𝗶 to get together, then why the hell are you still in the group chat? Or even doing this challenge? Horizontal ellipsis. Exactly. Now quit being a pussy and follow my plan. Well, have you two done a sleepover or something? Yeah. I used to sleep over at Saki's when we were still in high school. Why? Try and set up one with him. Tell him you want to have a sleepover just like back in high school or some bullshit excuse. And then when we both go to bed, I tell him I can't sleep. Yeah, pretty much. You know, you should be paying me for thinking about this. This is literally the most generic ass plan I've ever heard. Shut up. Just go do your shit and get it over with, Yama-chan. Yeah, thanks, face with big pleading eyes. Yamadashi is offline. This bitch. The green-haired former captain then placed his phone on his work desk and rubbed his face in an attempt to alleviate the stress he was currently in before getting back to his work. It's easy, Tadashi. Just ask him for a sleepover like the old times. It's not like he'd find it weird, right? He told himself as he was typing the report that he needed to be submitted by today. Truth be told, ever since the former captain caught feelings for the blonde middle blocker, things were never the same in his eyes whenever he saw Tsukiyama. All he could see was the image of him standing beside the girl who he could have sworn made him smile brightly. A smile that Tadashi never received from him. After all, he was only just a friend. Stop thinking about it, Tadashi. You have a deadline to finish. The former captain then slapped himself in the face, hoping that it would help him focus on the task at hand. This also earned a startled expression from his co-workers. Hey, don't mind me, just a little sleepy, that's all. The green-haired former captain then found himself in front of the gymnasium his best friend practiced, hoping that he wasn't too late to meet him and carry out his plan. He then pursued forward through the doors and was greeted by the staff that worked there. He'd been visiting the place almost all the time that almost every worker in that gym recognized him. Hey Tsukiyama, your boyfriend is here. Yamaguchi then punched 𝘁𝗏𝗍𝗏 on the side of his stomach as his face started to turn bright red. 𝘁𝗏𝗍𝗏 on the other hand laughed as he looked at the expression on Yamaguchi's face. Hey Tsuki. I thought you'd be caught up with work. I managed to speedrun it and somehow make it in time before the deadline. That's cool. At least you get some time for yourself. Say, you got any plans for tonight? I was thinking maybe we could, what? Have a sleepover? Just like the old times? PFFT you make it sound like we're old already. Shut up. So are you up for it or nah? Tsuki. The two then looked towards the direction of the loud voice and revealed a tall man with hair that looked like an angry bird. And Tsuki's best friend. Yamaguchi, right. Yep, nice to see you, Kogane-san. Nice to see you too. Am I interrupting something or? We were kind of in the middle of. No, not at all. Is there something you need, Kogane-san? Right. I already booked the restaurant for you and your date later, smirking face. The former captain's eyes widened at what he just heard. Tsuki's dating someone? He asked himself. How could he not know that the guy he's been hopelessly pining on is actually looking for someone else? Shut up. It's not a date. For all I know, it'll probably end with us never talking again. You're too negative, dude, come on. At least try to show up. Goshiki had a hard time trying to reserve those seats for you, Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, and one more thing. The setter then secretly handed him a small pouch on the palm of his hand and smirked. Wear protection. Get out of here. Kogane then ran off laughing, leaving the two alone once more. Yamaguchi, who was deep in thought, did not notice Tsukiyama trying to call his attention until a snap from the blonde's fingers was able to pull him out of his trance. You were zoning out. Oh, was I? Yes, sorry, must be from work. Right about that. No, Jay, just enjoy your date for now, okay? We can schedule another time for that. How about I just help you out in preparing for your date later? Are you sure? Yeah, of course. Go pack your things and I'll help you get ready. The former captain forced a smile, which Tsukiyama was able to easily detect that it wasn't genuine, but chose not to say anything about it and instead opted to go back to the locker rooms and retrieve his things. God fucking damn it. Lovesick morons. 𝘁𝗵𝗂𝗀𝗋, 𝘂𝗍𝗄𝗃 and 8+ others are online. Hey. How y'all doing? Winky wonky face. I trust that everyone did their challenges eyes. Yeah. I mean 1 month is probably already enough for you hoes to do the challenge, so. Not enough time if you ask me. Looks like we already found the one who didn't do the challenge, smirking face. You can't prove anything. I already know Freckles man dancing. Y'all can't hide from me, smiling face with hearts. Sir. 𝘁𝗏𝗹 being a little shit. I got to sleep with Atsumu. Wait, did y'all, smirking face? Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Siri, smirking face. 𝘵𝗂𝗏𝗧 shutting the fuck up cause he's scared shitless of sakusa. Anyone else? I wanna hear all the tea women dancing. Why don't us tell yours first? Why? Why not? Unless of course you didn't actually do it. Smirking face. Excuse you. I actually had a sweet time with 𝘁𝗏𝗃. He was so sweet to me when I acted like I couldn't sleep while all's crushes could never. Distressed face vomiting. Shut the fuck up, 𝘂𝗬𝗂𝗃. Why don't you tell us how it went for you, ha? UHH. What did your precious Iwa-chan say when you asked him the question? Eyes. He talked to me. Until I fell asleep. Sheree. What? You don't believe me or anything? No, it's just that I feel like I remember talking to a certain someone, asking them if a certain question was asked to them, you know. You did not. Hehe. Wait, did you actually? What the fuck, 𝘁𝗏𝗧-san? Did you just expose us? Excuse me. 𝘁𝗏𝗧-san. Settle down, you idiots. Of course I didn't. They're clueless. Besides, I know my way around a conversation, kissing face with open eyes. I swear, 𝘁𝗏𝗧, you do the shittiest things. Did I scare everyone? Man dancing. Shut up. Anyways, we already know Plant Boy and 𝘂𝗏𝗃 fucked up. Anyone else? Plant Boy. Yeah, cause of your green hair. I don't know if it counts, but I did tell Yaku-san through text, but he never responded, so. For a month? Yeah, haha. Damn. Normally I wouldn't feel bad because it's Lev, but damn. I don't know if I should feel comforted or offended. You decide, kissing face with open eyes. Oh, keep your head up, Lev. Maybe you just typed in the wrong number or something? No, there were records of our conversations and it was from me and Yaku-san's. Our last conversation was 3 years ago. Wait, can you send me the number that you were using to talk to Yaku-san? Sure. Lev, you're a fucking idiot, you know that? Excuse me. You were texting Yaku-san's old number. Of course he's not gonna respond. Well, it seems like we will be adding Lev to our pool of victims, smirking face. Wait. Cut me some slack. I'm a newcomer here. So is Semi, but he did the challenge, Lev-kun. 𝘁𝗏𝗄𝗃. I sadly have not come up with a punishment for the 3 of you, so you all get to live another day. But I will be back, so you all better prepare your asses. Oh wait, can I add someone here? I think he'd be a great addition to our GC. The more the merrier, Chibi-chan. Go right ahead. Hinata Shoyo added Sugora Kaushi to the group chat.